SCP-999 is released into SCP-682's containment area, immediately slithers towards SCP-682.
What is that?
SCP-999 moves in front of SCP-682, jumping up and down in a dog-like manner while calling out in a high-pitched squealing noise.
Disgusting.
SCP-682 immediately steps on SCP-999, completely flattening it. Today, we will talk about SCP-999, Object Class Safe. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell button. SCP-999 appears to be a large, amorphous, gelatinous mass of translucent orange slime, weighing about 54 kilograms with a consistency similar to that of peanut butter. Subject's size and shape is easily malleable and can change shape at will, though when at rest, SCP-999 becomes a rounded, oblate dome roughly 2 meters wide and 1 meter in height. The surface of SCP-999 consists of a thin, transparent membrane similar to that of an animal cell roughly 0.5 centimeters thick, and is highly elastic, allowing SCP-999 to flatten portions of its body up to 2 centimeters thin. The rest of SCP-999's body is filled with a viscous orange substance of unknown chemical makeup, though it is capable of digesting organic materials with ease. SCP-999 is highly hydrophobic, although it can willfully absorb liquids. An example is that this creature is not to consume caffeinated soft drinks of any kind. An staff member gave SCP-999 a can of cola along with its usual breakfast. SCP-999 saw the can of cola and wanted to taste it first. After drinking the cola, it was literally bouncing off the walls for half an hour. The carbonation also makes SCP-999 visibly queasy afterwards, and it refused to move or eat the rest of the day. Hopefully, SCP-999 has recovered since, but the staff member in question has been reprimanded. Subject's temperament is best described as playful and dog-like. When approached, SCP-999 will often react with overwhelming elation, slithering over to the nearest person and leaping upon them, hugging them with a pair of pseudopods while nuzzling the person's face with a third pseudopod, all the while emitting high-pitched gurgling and cooing noises. The surface of SCP-999 emits a pleasing odor that differs with whomever it is interacting with. Recorded scents include chocolate, fresh laundry, bacon, roses, and Play-Doh. Simply touching SCP-999's surface causes an immediate mild euphoria, which intensifies the longer one is exposed to SCP-999, and lasts long after separation from the creature. Subject's favorite activity is tickle wrestling, often by completely enveloping a person from the neck down and tickling them until asked to stop. Though injuries may occur, SCP-999 has never been found to purposefully attempt to harm others, and will immediately back away and contract its body into a quivering mound while gurgling in a manner similar to a whimpering dog, seemingly apologizing for hurting someone on accident. While the creature will interact with anyone, it seems to have a special interest in those who are unhappy or hurt in any way. Persons suffering from crippling depression or PTSD, for example, have reported having a far more positive outlook on life after multiple interactions with SCP-999. The possibility of manufacturing antidepressants from SCP-999 slime is currently being discussed. SCP-999 seems to love all animals, especially humans, refusing to eat any meat and even risking its own life to save others. SCP-999's diet consists entirely of candy and sweets, with M&M and Necco wafers being its favorites. The staff members also has an experiment in which SCP-682 is exposed to SCP-999 in the hopes that it will curb the creature's omnicidal rage. SCP-999 is released into SCP-682's containment area, immediately slithers towards SCP-682.
What is that?
SCP-999 moves in front of SCP-682, jumping up and down in a dog-like manner while calling out in a high-pitched squealing noise.
Disgusting.
SCP-682 immediately steps on SCP-999, completely flattening it. Observers were about to abort the experiment when SCP-682 started talking again.
What is this? I feel good.
SCP-999 crawls up from between SCP-682's toes, up along its side and around its neck. A wide grin slowly spreads across SCP-682's face.
Feel so happy, 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 happy.
SCP-682 repeats the word happy for several minutes, laughing and rolling around.
Stop. No tickling.
They continue the tickle fight until SCP-682 finally wears down and appears to fall asleep with a smile on its face. After 15 minutes with no activity, 2D class personnel enter the room to retrieve SCP-999. When SCP-999 is removed, SCP-682 suddenly wakes up and unleashes an unidentifiable wave of energy from its body, all the while laughing maniacally. All persons within the wave's range collapse into crippling fits of laughter, allowing SCP-682 to escape and slaughter all in its path. Meanwhile, SCP-999 quickly rescues as many persons as it can, taking them to a safe place to recover from SCP-682's laughter wave, while agents suppress and recontain SCP-682. Despite the tragedy that SCP-682 had brought upon the facility, SCP-999 has not shown any fear towards the creature and in fact has made gestures suggesting it wants to play with SCP-682 again. SCP-682, however, has stated,
That feculent little can and die.
Its speech is really hard to understand. Perhaps SCP-999 is the most valuable creature controlled by the Foundation. Also, it is the only one oppressing SCP-682 so far. But where is the origin of such powerful creature? The answer comes from SCP-231. SCP-231 was a collection of 7 pregnant girls due to the ritual performed by a cult known as the Children of the Scarlet King. Each of these girls gave birth to one of the most horrific monsters, and one of which was SCP-682. 6 girls died after giving birth. The only survivor of SCP-231, SCP-231-7, luckily gave birth to SCP-999, a pure goodness. SCP-999 not only healed his mother, but also helped her to return to normal life with her family. It is believed that SCP-999's power will grow significantly as it is fully mature.